Hey friends, it's Aki Dearest, and this is my beach episode. Go. Accompanied, of course, with Joey and our friends Sophie and Luke, and before anyone asks, no, there is no watermelon smashings in this video. But this video is a collage of things that we did in Okinawa, which is basically a prefecture off the coast of Japan and a 2.5-hour flight from Tokyo. I'd like to think of Okinawa as the Hawaii of Japan. It's also the home of American military bases, lots of bitter melon, and the longest lifespans in Japan and possibly the world. So lots of cool old people, and I partied with them all weekend long. We all arrived to Okinawa at a bad but sort of good time because it's good that the typhoon just left Okinawa that weekend and went up to Tokyo, but it was bad because the typhoon just left Okinawa, so we got the aftermath of endless rain and thunderstorms for the first 2 days, which wasn't very pleasant to record at all. I mean, why would I when we got days like this? To answer the questions that no one is asking, was it hot as hell? Yes. Were we tired as hell? Yes. And did I take every moment of this trip to take somewhat aesthetically pleasing photos for the gram? Need I answer that? I got my swimmy suit on, and I got my iPhone. You know what that means, Joey? No!
I put that on my CV.
There were some downs of the trip, like the time that I couldn't get in a floaty to save my damn life.
Yeah.
Or the time that I almost lost my glasses forever because I tried doing this picture.
Where's your glasses?
Ah! My glasses! Like somewhere here. Oh wait, no, I feel them. Hold on my foot.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, let's And also the water was way too murky to use my GoPro in. Or the weird feeling that I felt like I was back in the States because we went to a place called Americatown and we were surrounded by just Americans. Yeah, the weather was crappy at first, but everything after that just sort of washed that all away. From eating endless amounts of bomb-ass Okinawan food, and walking on the beach every day.
Run towards me with the thing. Go.
Baywatch.
Demonetized.
Being pulled by jet skis and almost losing my GoPro.
Love it. That was worth it.
And most importantly, being far away from all of this as much as possible. We looked at the news that weekend and we saw maybe like 10,000 people were stuck at Narita Airport. Dude, I would have, I think I would have cried being there. I really hate problems that happen at an airport. That's such a stupid thing to say. Like, who loves problems that happen at an airport? Now, on top of all of that really cool stuff, including climbing a castle that I have no idea what it was used for, but it was red and it was cool, there were also hardly any tourists at all. But now I also really quickly realized why there are hardly any tourists that come around this time. It's because a lot of beaches closed down, and it's not only because the summer's over, but apparently a lot of jellyfish come around like late August, early September, and some beaches that are open, like the one that we went to, are really limited as far as swimming goes. But that's okay, we just wanted to swim. I lost all my color that weekend, and that's why I had to turn into this very strange color palette of Radiant Garden and Hollow Bastion. I don't even know what to call this name, somebody give it something. Hollow Garden. I heard that on Twitter. I don't really think there is any way for someone to grab how cool Okinawa is on video. You sort of just have to go there for yourself. But now that I think about it, I could say that about literally any place in the entire world. If you do come to Okinawa as a first timer, be prepared for sudden rainstorms. And if you are like myself and not a picky eater at all, Okinawan soba and Goya chanpuru were my meals every single day, and those are the two most famous dishes of Okinawa. Okinawa, especially in Naha, is very English friendly. They do have their own dialect as well as speaking Japanese. I'll tell you what though, by the end of this trip we were all so dead, but at the same time we all kind of wish we could have stayed one more night, because if the typhoon had just not hit Tokyo, we wouldn't have come back to take a very expensive taxi to avoid all of the cramped trains that were caused by the typhoon. Oh man, it's so wonderful, isn't it? My body's still peeling from the sunburn, but it is totally worth it. So that's my beach episode. I don't really know how to end this video, so instead I'm just going to show you guys a very badly edited picture of myself in Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.